Good morning, everyone. This is State Climatologist Gary McManus with your Mesonet weather report. Well, certainly an exciting week here in Oklahoma with the day after day of severe weather. We had tornadoes, some big ones. We had hail to 5 inches in diameter, which is the size of a DVD, for those of you that remember what those are. We had 80+ mile per hour winds, and we had flooding. And the crazy part is it could have been a lot worse. So we are thankful that we didn't get the more widespread severe weather, but certainly some parts of the state suffered. Now, what about the drought? Did the rainfall help? Let's take a look at that new map. Well, we're holding pat this week, so just far northwest Oklahoma, stuck with a little bit of severe drought, some moderate drought out through the panhandle. Really, once you get across the main body of the state, we're still holding steady. One of the reasons we were a little bit worried is that we're now above 2 weeks across much of the western half of the state with less than a quarter inch of rainfall in any single day. So we are seeing another extended dry spell. Not a good time to do it during May when we expect a lot of rainfall. But let's take a look at what we've received in May so far. You can see with those severe weather outbreaks we've had down across south central into east central Oklahoma. Lots of rain with training thunderstorms. But look up there in north central and northwest Oklahoma. Less than an inch of rainfall, less than an inch and a half of rainfall. So, that's the worst part of the state. And then over much of western Oklahoma, over into central Oklahoma, 2 to 2.5 inches. For the first 3 weeks of May, that's below normal. And we can take a look at that departure from normal rainfall map for the first 20 days of the month. And we can see that area from southwestern up to northeastern Oklahoma, encompassing northwestern and north central and central Oklahoma, that we are below normal by about an inch to close to 3 inches in some cases. So we do need additional rainfall in May. Regardless of what comes with it, we can't go into another one of these extended dry spells. Well, the reason we're not panicking because of this dry spell is what we've had during the spring. If we take a look back from March 1st through May 20th, so encompassing basically all the spring, we have had a gargantuan amount of rainfall. Remember that wettest May on record with 8.74 inches across the state. Up there in the Panhandle, northwest Oklahoma, north central Oklahoma, not looking quite as good. We can take a look at that on the departure from normal rainfall map again for that time frame. And we see those are areas for at least March 1st through May 20th, despite those April rainfalls, that they are in deficit by about an inch or so. So those are the areas that are going to need rainfall quickly. We're going to go right back into expanding that drought. Now, if we look through the middle of next week, we see some pretty good rains, not bad for May across the eastern half or so of the state, but as it usually works out, the part of the state that needs it the worst, the western half, largely high and dry, maybe a half inch or less. So not good news if this comes to fruition. We do need rainfall across the western half of the state. So it is May. We need rainfall, and we need lots of it in some parts of the state. Let's hope we get some over the next couple of weeks and maybe cut down on the severe weather a little bit. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.